Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and fervently through the Spirit. To the Akim, my fellow laborers, pushing the word out in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and freedom to do so now more so than ever. To the Akim wa listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Yasharallah through the Spirit. Shalom wa barakatam. Salakia, this is your brother Ariyah. And I'm going to do a quick little in transit. First time I'm doing one of these, through the Spirit. Yahawadah, this will be edifying and straight to the point, but pretty much going into something that I was talking about with the brother Kasadia last night on the way home from camp, and I was meditating on it, pretty much going into ultimately it's all about faith. Okay, we were talking about how the Lord's going to have us be even as pilgrims on the earth, pursuant to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. Alright, it's either chapter 15 or chapter 16, where it speaks about being even as pilgrims on the earth. Okay? Because Jake really don't understand, like, this walk that we're in, this whole thing, it is about faith. And faith alone, man. At the end of the day, it's all about faith. Now, Jake will tell you, hey, make sure you get you a little water, get you some ammunition, train yourself, and all that type of shit. Now, I'm not going to say you're wicked if you have a gun, or if you're into guns at all, or if you have a little extra water in your pantry or closet, whatever. But it's really not about that, okay? Alright, are you wicked if you have candles? Because the power might go out, so you can still have some light? No. But when it comes to stocking up, bro, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, I'm gonna say it straight up like that. Like, we're not supposed to be stocking up. We're not supposed to be... Me personally, I'm not expecting a gun. I'm not expecting a gun to do anything for me in that day. I'm not expecting a gun to help me at all when it comes to Jacob's trouble. Okay? At the end of the bottom line, when you have things like a gun, when you have extra water, when you have bug out bags and stuff like that, whether you like it or not, whether you try to or not, you are placing a measure of faith in those things. Okay? When you get into a scuffle, when you get into trouble, you're going to say, I got my strap with me. I'm strapped up. I'm good. But the gun can jam on you. Okay? You can run out of ammo. Then what? Alright, you can run out of water. You can run out of all them goods. Then what? The Lord is going to tell us to be even as pilgrims. He's going to tell us to just go out and just trust Him. We're going to have to go out off and walk off straight faith. Navigate Jacob's trouble off of faith. Not off of, I'm prepared for this. I knew that this was coming and I prepared myself for this. No, it's going to be off of faith alone. Okay? Because then when you have all these things, then you're relying on that. And that is faith that gets taken away from faith that you should be placing in Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. Then you're placing it on yourself, on these tools. Alright? YAHWASHI, He sent the disciples out with nothing. He's like, did you need anything? Did you lack anything when I sent you with nothing but the clothes on your back? You didn't have no money, no nothing. Were you good? They were like, we was good. That's how the Lord is sending us out. Okay? That's how we're going to be sent out during Jacob's trouble, as pilgrims on the earth, trusting in Him. The Lord wants us to be fully invested in faith. in YAHAWASHI alone. The scriptures say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual, to the pulling down of strongholds. Okay? You operating with a weapon, a gun, right? The carnal sword, that can fail you. Why would the Lord want you to be using weaponry or tools that can fail you? Why would the Lord have you operate like that? He wants you to operate in faith, in the Spirit. In the Spirit, that can never fail you. There's no caveats to that. There's no disclaimers that you need to be taking heed to when it comes to spiritual weaponry, spiritual tools. When it comes to the word of YAHAWASHI, the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. Okay? Me personally, I don't mess with no guns at all. I've never been into that. I've never been into carnal weaponry. I mean, yeah, Jake be into anime and samurai swords and stuff like that, but I'm not taking none of that seriously. I'm not gonna go to no gun range and train and no, man, there's no need for that. All right, don't be ignorant in anything. Okay, learn how to handle a gun safely, fine. But as far as using that, as far as owning a gun and all that, is like, bro, we're gonna get spiritual power, bro. Who gives a shit about all that? We don't need all that. And then you gotta get trained with guns. This is just another thing, right? You gotta get trained with guns in order to use it safely and not hurt yourself or people around you. Man, you don't have to do that when it comes to the Spirit, man. You don't have to worry about hurting yourself or, freaking shooting yourself in the foot or some shit like that, man. That's Esau's weaponry, because his shit is all carnal, man. That shit can fail you. And it's going to fail so many people. The Lord He operates in 100% truth and sureties, if that's the word. Everything that the Lord does is sure, tried, and true. There's no need to worry. There's no need to doubt when it comes to YAHAWASHI. But with Esau, you're unsure. Your life hangs in doubt. Okay? So when Esau comes in like a flood, the Lord's going to raise up a standard. He's not going to raise up guerrilla warfare niggas. He's going to raise up a standard of spiritual power. His men with spiritual power. Okay? That's what I have faith in. That's what we're waiting on. Fuck that gun shit. Fuck that bug out bag shit. That's not going to save you. If you got to leave it all behind, then what? You're going to panic. Because you placed a measure of faith in that. And that's just what it is. That's the truth. So I was just meditating on that, I guess if I keep going, I'll just repeat myself. So pretty much, hey man, it's about faith. It's about trusting in YAHAWASHI, not in your own will, not in your own devices. Really, you're trusting in Esau's devices. So y'all tripping with that, all right? I'm talking about you need to protect your household and protect your valuables. There's no valuables but the word of YAHAWASHI. Okay? There's no valuables but the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we're building up within ourselves now through the Spirit. Okay? You're talking about protect your valuables in your household. Bro, you don't see Jake's mind is not on spiritual things. That's the problem. But that's pretty much it. I'm coming up on my destination anyway, so YAHAWADAH, this lesson was edifying, exhorting, uplifting. All right, and straight to the point. Hey, keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death, and YAHAWASHI shall fight for thee, and keep abiding in the faith. DTA, Abad Babal, Kwam Yasharala, stay strong, we're almost home. Shalom, Wa Barakyam, Lahabachayar, meaning peace and blessings to the elect. YAHAWADAH, we may be a part of that number. And blessings, honor, glory, and power be unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Thamyad, always. YAHAWAH and forever. Always and forever. I'm going to start saying that from now on. Call Allah YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. All right, shalom. Zahabatam. I love y'all. Shalom.